Well, good morning everyone. Hope you are doing good and having a great week. To all my returning subscribers, thank you for your support. And to all our viewers and those recently subscribed, thank you and welcome to this channel. Well, as you saw at the beginning of this video, it's time now to do the complete review of my Australian Holey Dollar Dump coin collection. This is an amazing series celebrating Australia's first coinage, and some of the coins that I'm about to show you actually represent some of the first few coins that I started my collection with. The first of these to come into my collection is the entire set of the silver-proof coins issued from 1988 to 1990. This was quickly followed by a second set, which I added a couple of years later, giving me a total of 2 complete sets of the original Holey Dollar Dump series. All the 6 coin sets are from the Perth Mint, and following that, I added another $1 silver-proof coin that was minted by the Royal Australian Mint in 2013, this celebrating the bicentenary of the Holey Dollar Dump. To complement this silver-proof coin, I have the same design, now minted in aluminium bronze and presented in a PNC. And to round off this collection, I recently scored this quite collectible Holey Dollar Dump collection album issued by the Perth Mint in 1990 to compile all the 6 coins that you see down here into a single album. And with the addition of this album, I thought it's time now to do a complete review of all these coins here, minted by the Perth Mint and the Royal Australian Mint, celebrating the Australian Holey Dollar Dump. But before we get into them, I'd just like to put it out there that I have a crowdfunding page on Buy Me a Coffee, the link of which you can find in the description text of my YouTube homepage. So go ahead and click on that, go and have a look, and I would appreciate any support that you guys can give, as this channel here is not monetized. Okay, with that all done, let's get into all these coins. Now, for the benefit of those who may not be familiar with the story of the Australian Holey Dollar Dump, I thought it's best to start with this PNC. This PNC was issued in 2013, and if we look at the back, there's an excellent description about that coin. And if I was to read off the text, it reads here, Australia's first distinct currency was created when Governor Lachlan Macquarie, this fellow over here, arranged for a special shipment of 40,000 Spanish silver 8 real coins, also known as the pieces of 8, on board the ship Samarang on the 26th of November 1812. The standards were snapped out of these coins, which were then counter-snapped around the whole with a new value of 5 shillings on the reverse and New South Wales 1813 on the obverse. These are the Holey dollars. The centers that were snapped out, known as the dumps, were then removed from the coins, were then given a value of 15 pence stamped on the reverse and a crown and New South Wales 1813 stamped on the obverse. On this PNC, on the stamps here, we can see an excellent depiction of the Holey Dollar Dump, and there's a better view of them when I take out the card from the envelope here. But right on the back, we can see that this PNC was issued in 2013. This is issue 23, and this PNC has a recommended retail price of $15.95. There were a total of 15,000 of these PNCs issued. And here's the card that's in the PNC. As you can see, the coin is actually housed in the card. And right on the back, you can see this beautiful depiction of the Australian Holey Dollar Dump. Now, this $1 coin here was minted to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the bicentenary of the Holey Dollar Dump. And this coin is minted in aluminium bronze. It has a weight of 9 grams, a diameter of 25 millimeters, and a thickness of approximately 2.5 millimeters with an interrupted reeded edge. Right here on the opposite, we can see this 4th portrait of the late Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley. His initials is just over here, and surrounding the portrait we have the legend Elizabeth II, Australia, the year of issue of 2013, and the face value of $1. Here on the reverse, we can see the same design as seen on the original Holey Dollar Dumps, and this design was done by William Henshaw. Right in the center, we can see the crown and the words New South Wales 1813, as I mentioned when I read off the text on the back of the PNC. Do take note that all 15,000 PNCs will have coins minted by the Canberra Mint and this is indicated by the C letter counter stamp that you can see right over here. The Royal Australian Mint also issued these coins with other preview marks and counter stamps, specifically a B for Brisbane, M for Melbourne, P for Perth, and S for Sydney. These coins are either issued individually in cards or in 4 coin sets. Unfortunately, I don't have those coins in my collection yet, but I do have the silver-proof version, which is this coin over here. The design of this coin is exactly the same as the aluminum bronze coins. The coins are presented in this clamshell case, comes with a numbered COA, and the whole thing is presented in a box. Let's have a quick look at the COA. You can see for this coin I have number 732, and mintage for this silver-proof coin is limited to 12,500. Here's a quick look at the coin. This coin is minted in 3/9 fine silver. It has a weight of 11.66 grams, a diameter of 25 millimeters, and a thickness of approximately 2.8 millimeter with an interrupted reader edge. As you can see, the design on the obverse is exactly the same as the previous coin, although the cameo effect on this silver-proof version is extremely beautiful, and you can now clearly see the 3 letters initials for Ian Rank broadly just below the neck of the Queen. This coin is in metal orientation, so when I flip it to the reverse, we can now see the same design, and again we can see here the C letter counter stamp for the Canberra Mint. Once again, a mintage for this silver-proof coin is limited to 12,500. Okay, we're done with the review of the coins from the Royal Australian Mint. So let's move on now to the coins from the Perth Mint. I'll start with the first set over here, which is the one from 1988. Each of these sets contains 2 silver coins. The set itself is housed in this cardboard sleeve, which contains the picture of Governor Lachlan Macquarie. And in the set, there's an included booklet, which doubles as the COA. Let me just quickly flip through the booklet. And here are the first 2 coins for the Holey Dollar Dump. For this video, I'm going to remove both coins from the holder. I've already pried them out to make things a little bit easier. Here's the dump, and here's the Holey. They are both proof coins, and the dump fits into the hole of the Holey Dollar, like that. The smaller coin is minted in 3/9 fine silver. It has a weight of 7.775 grams, or a quarter of a troy ounce, a diameter of 16.7 millimeter, and a thickness of approximately 3.5 millimeter with a smooth edge. Here on the obverse, we can see the third portrait of the Queen by Raphael David McClure, and surrounding the portrait we have the legend Elizabeth II, Australia, and a face value of 25 cents. The coin is in medal orientation, so when I flip it to the reverse, we can now see this image of the Wawalag sisters by Stuart Devlin, and surrounding the portrait we have the name of the coin, the dump, the composition of the metal, quarter ounce 3/9 fine silver, and the year issue of 1988. Here's a look now at the Holey. This coin is in pristine condition. It's minted in 3/9 fine silver. It has a weight of 31.135 grams, or 1 troy ounce, a diameter of 38.2 millimeter, and a thickness of 3.5 millimeter with a fully reeded edge. Right here on the obverse, we can now see the miniature third portrait of the Queen by Raphael David McClure, and just below that we have the legend Elizabeth II, Australia, and the face value now of $1. This coin is in medal orientation, so when I flip it to the reverse, we can now see this image of a Yolngu rainbow serpent by Stuart Devlin. The design of the Holey Dollar coins by the Perth Mint combines the image of the Holey Dollar and Dump as well as a traditional image from the Aboriginal culture, which is why you see all these images here on the reverse. Surrounding the serpent along the border, we have the name of the coin, the Holey Dollar, the composition of the metal, 1 ounce, 395 silver, and the year issue of 1988. And here's the final look of the two coins together. The 1988 coin set has a mintage of 100,000. This issue proved extremely successful and popular among collectors, so the Perth Mint issued 2 further sets, the second of which was issued in 1989. The concept of the issue is still the same, although the presentation of the coins are now different. The folder is now a grey color folder with the booklet incorporated inside, and the coins are now housed in plastic capsules. Well, I got the plastic capsules open. It was extremely difficult. They were quite tightly fitted, so I did that off camera. Let's go ahead now and take a quick look at the coins in turn. Here's the dump for 1989, and on the reverse we can see this image of a vagina done by Stuart Devlin, and here's the silver Holey Dollar. On the reverse we can see the depiction of freshwater crocodiles, again by Stuart Devlin, and here's the two coins together. Mintage for this year is limited to just 45,000. The final set of this series was released in 1990, and this has the lowest mintage of the collection with the mintage of just 30,000. The design and presentation of this set is similar to the one from 1989. You can see the two coins here in the presentation holder and in the capsule, and the booklet right over here. And here are the two coins with the cover of the plastic capsules removed. Again, it was extremely difficult to pry them out, but I believe these are the first times that these coins are seen outside from the capsules from the presentation holder. First time on video on YouTube. And here's the smaller dump from 1990. On the reverse, we can see this image by Stuart Devlin representing 3 dancing Mimi women. And here's the Holey Dollar in all its glory out from the capsule. And on the reverse, we can see this design by Stuart Devlin featuring a man hunting a barramundi garfish from a branch overhanging a billabong. And here are the two coins together. Again, probably the first time these Holey Dollar coins are seen together on video. And like I said before, this coins from 1990 has the lowest mintage of the series of just 30,000. Alright, I have all the coins returned to their original cases, and I pushed the coins back so we can have a little bit more space as I reveal now the crown jewel of my Holey Dollar collection, which is this album released by the Perth Mint in 1990. This album is quite scarce, quite valuable, and inside we can see this book here, which is a compilation of all the information shared in the 3 booklets of the 3 coin sets here. And in the final page, we have the 6 coins, the Holey Dollars and the 3 dumps, combined together in this typeset collection. Really awesome. This book is something that I've been looking for many years. I've seen a number of listings. There are not many on eBay, but the seller typically want quite a lot of money for these albums. So it came as a complete surprise when I saw an example when I visited Emma Roberts, a coin store located in Sydney. And the store itself gave me a really good deal for this album, so I immediately snapped this up. And now I have probably the best presentation of the Perth Mint Holey Dollar and Dump collection that was ever produced. There are no mintage numbers available for this album here, but if anybody do know that, do share that in the comment section below. But I'd just like to draw your attention to the book over here before I end this video. Let's take a look at the last chapter. Right over here, we can see this chapter talking a little bit about the Perth Mint. You can see this beautiful illustration. And right inside, we can see the picture of the Perth Mint building, a place that I visited several times. Over here, we have a little bit about the history of the Perth Mint, including its involvement with the koala and the kookaburra coin series. And right on the back, we can see the technical specifications of the coins. I'd just like to also draw your attention to the first chapter, or the foreword. And if we take a look at the first paragraph here, it reads, the 1990 issue, I believe this is referring to the book, was the culmination of a unique project that has brought together these disparate elements of Aboriginal and Australian colonial history in a manner that enriches both culture. Such is the richness and significance of the stories behind the physical formats and the designs of the coins that the Perth Mint felt it should create a means of collating the collection and recording its provenance for posterity. In consequence, we are proud to introduce this book, which is designed to house this typeset collection. So with this paragraph over here, we know that this book was produced by the Perth Mint in 1990. Also, I'd like to draw your attention to this paragraph. And here it reads, the Holey Dollar Dump received significant recognition at the 1991 convention of the American Numismatics Association in Chicago, where the 1989 issue was named Silver Coin of the Year by the International Jury of Prestigious Awards conducted by the leading numismatic publisher, Krauss Publication. So this coin over here is actually quite prestigious, and this coin, both these coins, won the Silver Coin of the Year for 1989. And with that, I guess that will do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry this video ran longer than usual, but there was actually quite a lot of things to review. But I do hope you enjoy taking a look at my Holey Dollar Dump collection, in particular the coins minted by the Perth Mint. I believe these coins have been shown on video several times, but I think in this video, this will be the first time that these coins are seen outside from the booklet or from the capsules, and this will probably be also the first time that the album here is reviewed on video. So I do hope you guys enjoyed that. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, don't forget to leave me a like if you have enjoyed this content, and be sure to hit that share and subscribe buttons down here if you have not done so. As always, from everybody over here, you all please take care, be safe, and have a nice day.